to someone earlier today, and it was a young lady, and she was really upset. She said, "Why is God causing these things to happen to me? Why is everything so crazy happening?" And I shared with her some things, but I just want to share with you. You know what? Sometimes it's not God that puts you in that predicament that you're in. You know, I look at my son, and many times we'll tell him, "Son, don't do that. Don't play with knives. Don't go and run on the rocks and try to do parkour." You know, he's a big kid and he wants to be bigger than he is. And the other day, he knows not to play around with his pocket knife, and he pulled it out, and he was trying to put a hole in his belt. And instead of going to his dad, he tried to do it on his own. And he cut himself pretty good, and he was bleeding. And instead of running straight to his dad, he ran to his sister. "Kristen, help me. Daddy's going to be so upset." You know what? Sometimes we get out of God's will by doing something that we know that we shouldn't be doing, putting ourselves in a circumstance that we never should have been in the first place. And then instead of running to the one who can help us, we run and start telling everybody else of, "Oh, look at what's happening to me. Oh, can you believe this is happening? Why is God allowing this to happen to me?" And if we sometimes, not always, but sometimes, if we'll just look back for just a minute and see that we were not in where God wanted us to be, and we set ourselves up for some of these things to happen, and instead of running to Him, we run to our friends. We have got to get to the place, and I'm talking about myself too, that we stop running from Him when we're in trouble and run to Him, even if we're the one who allowed ourselves and put ourselves in that place. Stop complaining about being in a bad position and being in a bad circumstances. "Oh, but Brenda, you just don't know what I've been going through. You just don't know." No, I probably don't know, but I know that I've been through some pretty rough things. And I know that I have made mistakes. And I know that God is always there to help me pick myself back up, dust myself back off, and take another step into greatness. And that's what He wants for your life, just like He wants for my life, and just like my husband wants for my son. We want our son to listen to us, do what we tell him to do, because there's a real good reason why. Sometimes he listens, and sometimes he doesn't. What kind of a child are you going to be to the Lord? Are you going to listen to Him? Are you going to follow His directions? Are you going to go out on your own and make a mistake and then have to have Papa Daddy help you get out of it? One way or another, I hope that you always run back to Him. Today, step into greatness. Step towards Jesus, because He is your way. He is your peace. He is your joy. And you can come out of this. And you can come out on the other side after going through this test with a testimony. I'm proud of you, and I know that you are going to step into greatness today.